Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Thursday said that a judicial commission would be set up to conduct a probe into the violence in Manipur. Gross Goods and Services Tax (GST) collections grew 11.5% in May, the slowest uptick in 6 months, to cross 1.57 lakh rupees crore, with revenues from domestic transactions rising 11% and imports yielding 12% more taxes than a year earlier. Sequentially, May's revenues were the lowest in 3 months and 16% below the record 1.87 lakh rupees crore collected in April. This was the 14th successive month that GST revenues exceeded 1.4 lakh rupees crore and the 5th occasion that they surpassed the 1.5 lakh crore mark. The National Statistical Office's provisional estimates of national income for the 12 months ended March and quarterly GDP estimates for the fourth quarter posit a picture of an economy that sustained momentum last year despite headwinds. Between May 18th and 19th, China hosted what was called the C+C5 Summit in the city of Yerevan, the first of its kind, which saw the participation of the leaders of 5 Central Asian countries, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. The 6 countries then jointly signed the Yerevan Declaration and issued a blueprint for the future development of China-Central Asia relations. In their discussions, the 6 countries focused on the 10th anniversary of the Belt and Road Cooperation to be a new starting point. In focus also were people-to-people exchanges, a cultural Silk Road program, and issues of regional terrorism and extremism. On 24th May, the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken announced a new visa policy which threatens to restrict visas to Bangladeshis who undermine the democratic election process at home. The notification said the restriction would apply to current and former Bangladeshi officials, members of pro-government and opposition political parties, and members of law enforcement, the judiciary and security services. There were allegations of rigging in elections held in 2014 and 2018, which the government of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina had denied. Bangladesh responded immediately to the US threat, with the government saying it would take steps to prevent any interference in elections. The US is the largest foreign direct investor in Bangladesh, followed by Japan and China, according to top official sources in Dhaka. The border between India and Nepal should not become a barrier, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Thursday as the two sides signed a series of agreements on energy and transport, including export of Nepal's hydropower to Bangladesh through Indian territory. The joint venture, JV, between Russian transportation giant Transmash Holding, TMH, and Indian Public Sector Undertaking, PSU, Rail Vikas Nigam Limited, RVNL, to manufacture 120 Vande Bharat Express train sets, valued at nearly $3.63 billion, over 30,000 crore rupees, has run into problems. The S&P Global India Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index, PMI, surged to a 31-month high of 58.7 in May, with factory orders rising at the fastest clip since January 2021 and producers accumulating inputs at an unprecedented pace thanks to lower costs. The Confederation of Indian Industry, CII, President R. Dinesh on Thursday said the time is right for the Reserve Bank of India to move to a neutral monetary policy stance as inflation expectations have cooled, and called for building consensus on critical pending reforms in sectors like labor, land, power and agriculture.